What up, Jay?
That's so good. What up? Disco ball.
Yeah.
In honor of Lindsay's wonderful, beautiful birthday, there is a disco ball.
And
Sh-
it's pink.
And it's pink. And she will not be holding it up the whole time, but I did request that she held it up initially.
So fun.
So beautiful.
I love disco balls so much.
You are a disco ball. So, all right,
Yes,
my friend, episode 16.
here we are, climbing up.
Yes. Last week's episode, yeah, it was just last week, was time is weird. Was so fun to record. Shout out to the Heart Space Collective for joining us. Thank y'all. It was so much fun. We had a lot of squares that time.
That
It
was fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
And wishing them all the best in their pursuits and passion. So, Mercury in retrograde in Leo during
Yep,
Leo season
it's so fun.
on your birthday today.
Well, I consider today and tomorrow my birthday because um, today marks the 5-year anniversary of the car crash that I was in.
Yeah.
Um, that I honestly consider to be the greatest gift of my life. Um, uh, and then tomorrow is my actual birthday. So
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah, I'm just celebrating my life and all the glorious layers that come with it. Yeah.
That's some good framing.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it. How has this start Leo season slash Mercury retrograde impacted you, my friend?
Well, remember a couple weeks ago when you were like, Mercury retrograde is going to be in Leo and it's going to hit us Leos hard. And I had this like emotional reaction. It wasn't a response, it was a reaction.
Sure
I was
was.
like, I got super heated and I got loud and I was like, no, enough is enough. Well, well, it's been a little tough.
Oh, yep. Uh-huh.
Like it feels um like a snow globe. It feels like stuff is being shaken to the surface. And that's what Mercury retrograde does is that it brings things back around for you to reflect and for you to process what you didn't quite process the first time around. Specifically with communication or with ex partnerships or that sort of thing. Um,
Yeah, and I'll just add to that. Since it's in
yes.
Leo,
Yeah.
there's themes of creativity. So revisiting in what ways are you not feeding your creativity? In what ways are you not feeding playfulness and fun in being a kid again? Because that's all very Leo energy, right? Or in
Yes.
what ways are you like in celebrating that too? Like
Hmm.
both sides of the coin, right?
Right.
And people, and I noticed this last week. I saw people get irritated more easily, and I even saw like in traffic it's showing up, and even like one site on the side of the road, like two men yelling at each other. Like it's showing up. Um, but yes, continue. Just wanted to add that.
Yeah, where am I not having fun?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm really starting to feel the burnout of an office position and how much energy it's taking from my life and how little fun I'm having.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to make it fun, but like that when you're using up more energy Um, that when you're not in alignment, you're using up so much more energy. And when you're trying to force something to work, it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
it just isn't working, right? Like there's no flow, there's no surrender. And also like I'm processing a breakup because there was no flow, there was no surrender. Um, it felt like um, yeah, I said it a few episodes ago. Like on paper, you would think that we would just flow and align, but we didn't, and we're not. And there's very real disappointment in that of like you
Yeah.
would think that this would be great. Why is this not working? Like, and it just got to the point where it was like, please just give me the space that I'm asking for, because this is just not. Um, I have to recognize what this is doing to me.
Right.
It's stressing me out, and my body is reacting and responding in such strong ways with such strong messages that I can't ignore it and I can't push it to the side and I can't override it anymore. It's to the point where it's like my body was screaming at me. Um, and so like when you're when you're mentally distressed or um, when something is spiritually out of alignment, it will manifest physically because it's like a ripple effect.
Right.
um, and so it was manifesting physically in very specific ways where I was like, I can't ignore this. I know exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
I know exactly what's happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been a tough week.
Yeah.
Um, and here I am celebrating 5 years of being alive and
Yeah.
navigate. Yes, and navigate.
Yeah.
I know, right? And navigating some big emotions that are naturally going to come up with that.
Hmm.
And I'm trying to have grace with myself, but at the same time, I'm also like there's a part of me that's like, really, bro, you're still here. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Sorry, I'm letting my
yeah.
cat out.
That's okay.
Um, do you want to go into that more?
Well, like what?
The challenge of being gentle with yourself in this reflection.
Yeah, for a really good chunk of time, like when I first moved here, so I've been here for like what, 3.5 years now? Like, when I first moved here, like I was so charged up, I was so fired up, I was so focused of I'm gonna heal this. I'm gonna kick this brain injury's ass, right? Like, and and I was so focused and so dialed in, and I had such strong boundaries of nope, that's gonna wear me out. I'm not doing that. Unapologetically, like no.
Yeah.
Um, and somewhere within the last, oh my gosh, 9 months or so, maybe a little bit more, like I started becoming wishy-washy.
Hmm.
Um, like I stopped charging forward in the fight or flight of like working out. Like before, it was like I was working out like 4 times a week because I was fighting for my life. Like I was fighting to get my body back.
Hmm.
And now that I'm mostly back, I'm like, okay, what's the point? Like my drive and my motivation behind or my reasoning behind working out is suddenly like, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm finding that body language, that shrug and that okay, that meh, my zest for life has suddenly like it's like, what's the point of this?
Hmm. Yeah.
What am I doing this for?
Yeah.
Right? And that's suddenly like infiltrated like a good deal of and many aspects of my life.
Yeah. I really appreciate you being transparent about that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like feeling this way.
No, it's shitty.
this is more me.
Yeah.
Like, let me shine the light.
Hmm.
Let me sparkle and show you all the amazing aspects of life because it truly is a gift. And when I'm like in a space of,
Meh.
right, like
Blah.
how do I don't navigate life well this way.
Yeah. I feel that like in this moment, because we talked about it, we went to brunch together because
Yes.
you gotta have brunch with your bestie's bestie who's having her birthday. Um, this like ego death.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, like we're both going through like we are in the
Yeah.
middle of
Yes.
of an
Of
ego.
an ego death. We
Yeah.
both are, for sure. We
Yes.
both are. We're both reflecting in our careers. We're both reflecting on many different aspects of all of the relationships in our lives. And we're making slight adjustments and we're both calling our energy back to us because we have a tendency in showing up for other people so easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is really easy to do that. And if we talk about our South Node is in Libra,
Right.
right? And Libra is so good at putting other people first, at like being the supportive, like not the main character, but the like supportive character.
Yeah.
And here we are in this life, North Node and Aries. Aries is like the main character, and we are Leos. Leo is the epitome of the main character.
Right.
And not to say if you're not a Leo, you still have that too. Like as humans, we are main
Yeah.
characters in our lives.
Yeah.
Um, it just shows up differently for each sign and depending on how your chart is like constructed and all that. But it for us, like it's been a major like theme, especially with the qualities of Leo, right? Like leaders. We are inherently going to be called to lead in some way. And
Right.
when we don't do that, and when we don't create, and when we're not expressive, and we talked about this at brunch, we like collapse. And it's miserable. It's draining. When we are not expressing and creating, we die slowly inside.
Yeah.
And I think you're speaking to that right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I can feel like my inner light shine is not so bright. And like I say to myself, this too shall pass. It's really okay. Like, and it's normal to have a sad day, right?
Yeah,
It's normal to not feel like great.
yeah.
Like, okay, your sun isn't as bright today. That's okay, right? Like tomorrow you'll get up and it'll be a better day. But like this has been like a few weeks now where I'm like,
Mm.
okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I still like express emotion slightly differently because, the brain injury is very real in the sense of like how I express the emotion. Like
Mhm.
I have not been crying like a quote unquote normal individual, or at least not in a normal way before the accident, right? And so I have this energy that is storing up inside of me and I can't cry to release it. And some people are like, "Are you sure that you're sad?" And I'm like, this is just like this. I don't know how to. Just because I'm not crying doesn't mean I'm not experiencing the emotion. So
Yeah.
it's also like trying to navigate a healthy way of expressing it when my brain and my body are not responding in a quote unquote normal way. And
Yeah.
so I'm like, okay, how do I know that when I get to a space of like, okay, I need assistance, right? Because all of the telltale signs before the accident like have totally shifted. And so I'm like, how do I know that I'm in a space of like, oh, okay, I think I might need some assistance with this.
Mm.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Mm. Yeah. What if you jumped right into getting assistance and found out through experience?
I want to be like, no, I don't want that. Which is a very real thing that very like many listeners are like, oh yeah, that checks out. Yeah.
What's the resistance to assistance?
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
What is the resistance to the assistance? Mm, I don't want to ask for help. I can do it all on my own. I got this. I'm a motherfucking G. Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
there's a
right.
lot in that. Yes, I know. There's a lot in that. Like, here's the thing, Liz, is that I have been doing personal development activities,
Hmm.
like, you name it, I have done it, right? Like, I go through the list and I'm like, and I vibrationally feel into it, and I'm like, nothing is sparking the, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Go after that. There you go. This is going to help and assist. I think I really just need to like sit with the discomfort,
Hmm.
right? Like the more that I sit with it, right, it's going to inevitably charge me up, piss me off, and it's going to ignite my inner fire, and then I'm going to do something about it.
Sure. Yeah.
That's that's in essence sometimes what happens is that as soon as I sit with it long enough, then I'm like, then I get charged up and I get pissed off and then I'm like, great, you're a fire sign. You have a lot of inner fire. Go after it. You're the one who's in charge of your life. You're the creator. You're the architect of your life.
Hmm.
There's a lot of discomfort. I'm feeling so much discomfort.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I just I'm gonna bring something in.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
This is a trend that I see with the
In
feminine,
me.
the divine
Oh, okay.
feminine,
Got it. Okay.
which it makes a lot of sense because y'all like channel and pull things and like intuitively sense things very sensitively.
Hmm.
Not that like everybody can do that, but like divine feminine, y'all are so good at that. And we need that. Like it's a gift to have that. It's a dude, it's a gift to have you as my friend and work partner because you do things that I don't do in that way. I do it in a different way. And but
Yeah.
it's like that polarity that like works so well.
Yeah. Yeah.
The challenge, the sort of challenge area that I see with divine feminine, which I feel like divine masculine, we tend to maybe overdo is is getting help from the physical world. It
Okay.
building trust with it's not only like trust in the external, right? Because everything reflects internal, but it's like
Mhm.
it's the trust of that one that the coin, one side of the coin is going inward, the other side of the coin is reaching out externally and trusting that somebody's going to support you because you're supporting you.
Yeah.
So it,
That's the essence of my issue is trusting that somebody else is going to support me.
I know.
Yes. Thank you for saying that. Okay.
And
Great.
and I say that because d you divine feminine tend to isolate
Hmm.
when there's
Yep.
like there's a richness of, well, what if you did just jump into an experience of somebody assisting you and leaned into it? didn't just like block yourself from it right away, which you have done. It's not like you haven't done that. You have done that.
I have done that. Yeah.
I've seen you do that.
Yes. Yeah.
Pranic healing and with your PT sessions, and I'm sure other things that I haven't mentioned.
Yeah. Yeah. Muscle testing, supplements,
Right. Like
a
you,
spinal specialist,
mhm.
um, the amazing coaches with the workout program that I used to go to. Like, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
have, I, I was fully in. Um, hmm. I'm trying to pinpoint when I suddenly wasn't fully in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why?
Can you pinpoint that?
Yes.
Do you want to talk about it or no?
I was, oh man, I was rejected.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
And it created a domino. And
Mm,
I didn't realize how big of a domino until this moment.
yeah.
So,
Nice work.
hmm?
Nice work. I know.
I don't like this.
No, but you're doing great. And
I know.
those feelings are important and like you're allowing yourself to be with that.
Yeah.
And the irony of it too is that you're allowing me to guide this.
Right? So I do trust. I trust.
Mhm.
I allow myself to be led. I allow myself to be guided. Even on full display.
Yeah.
Great. I love it. Yeah.
Yes. What are you feeling?
Nauseous
Mm,
and uncomfortable and very much on display. But that's the truth is that, and it's not even like I wasn't even caught up in a fantasy. It was like being around this person, I felt like alive, like so alive.
mm, yeah.
And um, yeah.
Yeah.
And then not being around this person, I suddenly didn't feel so alive. And I know that I'm the one who carries all of the light. I'm the one who holds it all. And so why can't I do that for myself? Like that's the space that I'm in now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it work with this other person who had wonderful qualities, like
Mm,
really wonderful, amazing things, but it wasn't landing
yeah. Yeah.
because I couldn't fully let go with this person. I couldn't fully allow with this person. And it really goes back to because like I wasn't really fully being heard by this person.
Yeah, it's a big, big thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was unable to I was unable to let go. I was unable to be led because I wasn't even really being heard.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that I'm suddenly like sitting with and processing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're doing a great job of processing it and being with it. And yeah, and people are gonna totally connect with this. I mean, I connect with it. I get
Yeah,
it.
I know. I know. Yeah.
It's it's tough.
Yeah.
And there's this like it's like before that you only knew what you knew, and then you have this moment and it changes like your whole view of life, and you can't and you won't go back from that
Right.
because you're not
Yeah.
meant to.
I'm not meant to. I know. Yeah.
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 And yet like those feelings are completely valid, and you are you're really courageous for being in this. And I feel
Thank
that.
you. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, here we are.
I excited.
I don't have my tissue,
Uh,
so I'm just gonna use my beanie. This is my comfort item right here. This is my okay, everything's good.
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. I just feel so much gratitude that I get to walk with you in this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like nobody else would get why I put my heart on the table so fully. And because you're my astrological twin, like you totally get it. You're like, what other way would you do
Right.
it? Of course you're being so open and vulnerable on the podcast. Of course you are. This makes sense for you. I
Yes, it is
can't. Yeah.
so beautiful, and it like I had this image during like brunch, and I don't think I voiced it, but it feels like the podcast is us. I mean, there's so many layers to the purpose of this,
Mhm.
but one thing that stood out to me was it's like us not only practicing vulnerability, but I saw how it's going to um it's going to help us because one day we are going to explode in the best possible way with North Node
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
terms of like therapeutic theater.
Yeah.
And I also see us being on stage together and presenting life together, like we're doing
Yeah.
right now, just in a
Right.
different venue.
Right.
Um, so that image came very clearly to me during brunch, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I see that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, like what a beautiful thing that we're creating in this moment, in these moments. And yeah, I'm noticing especially the past week, I've had to like I'm taking a lot of breaths, like deep breaths, like a lot. And so
Yeah.
um it feels like my body's releasing a lot of things, you know. Um Something that happened to me when we got back from Awaken was my AC vent started leaking water, and it was wild because like what happened was that the AC unit is in the attic, and the attic was so the AC unit was not properly sealed. And so it's pulling down hot air from the attic and not properly cooling the rest of the house. And so it built up all of this condensation that turned into a ton of water.
Yeah.
And it so happened to start leaking on Tuesday, I believe.
Hmm.
And it was so much water. And of course, you and I'm like, Lindsay, can we talk about this? Because it feels very symbolic. Like,
I love that you just said that because I hold the belief that that water is a direct message of your energetic flow. And so when you were like, "Oh my God, there's a leak happening," I think one of my first questions back to you was, "Okay, where is your energy leaking from you?"
yeah, you did say that. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And when there's like a clogged sink, I'm like, "Okay, where is there a blockage? Where
Right.
am I not in flow?"
Right.
Yeah.
And what evolved from that, because prior to that, the like Monday and Sunday, or not Sunday, Monday, I filled up 20 bags of trash from just like completely going through my house, throwing away anything that did not serve me. And then the water leak happened. And you and I think you said, "Oh, you're clearing stuff out. So is
Oh
your
yeah.
house."
Oh yeah.
Right? It's reflecting like you flushing out things in you. And that
Yeah.
resonated so much. And
Mhm.
yeah, and then what evolved from there was like also my hip was bothering me. Like my body was speaking and I wasn't
Yeah.
sleeping well and I started like crying a lot because when I don't sleep well, I cry a lot. It was just like all of these releases were happening and I was like, okay, okay, this is important. This is good. I need this. Um and it also made me go inward even more and I was meditating more consistently and I was just like okay like what are the next steps how do I need to be in this life in a way that is fully aligning with me. And then we talked about some North Node stuff and I kept meeting this resistance inside of myself of these beliefs, these blockages of like, growing up, what I internalized was that my efforts didn't matter. And I met those beliefs again.
Yeah.
And I was in some brief spirals about it. And it took me a bit and I still feel like in a like feeling a lot of stuff, like just kind of heavy and my body's processing stuff. But those beliefs kept coming up. And I don't know if you sent this to me or somebody else, but it was this video of like this person drew a circle around a spider, and the spider identified that line as I can't go past this. It was like this invisible barrier. But
Wow.
as soon as like the person drew another circle, and I can't remember exactly how it went, but there was something to the effect of when the spider saw that the circle was being drawn, it moved past that barrier. And it was an analogy for us. Like we have these invisible barriers around us, which are
Yeah.
limiting beliefs,
Right.
and they are invisible barriers that we can collapse.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was just blown away by that. And then there's been other little things that have popped up that have been reflecting that fractal of like feeling caged, but it's me caging me, or these beliefs are invisible. You can shift these beliefs. You can change your whole belief system. And then you sent me the podcast episode today of higher self,
Hmm.
and it's so in alignment with all of those themes.
Hmm.
So it's interesting that when you go through an ego death, which is reflecting to you how ego death and retrograde, reflecting to you like, okay, there's things inside of you that need to die. And also there's things inside of you that you need to revisit and reevaluate. Yeah.
What needs to die?
I do declare, I
Well,
do declare, um, that the belief that my efforts don't matter needed I.
oh yeah.
And not even just that, like even more specifically, that life has to be effortful and hard.
Right. Why
Like,
can't it be easy?
right.
Right? Like when I find myself in a pattern of, oh my God, this is such an uphill battle. I'm
Mm.
using so much effort. I'm using so much energy. Like then I'm like, okay, great. Let me tune into my Leo. Let me sit back on my throne.
Yeah.
It comes to me with ease.
Yes. Dude, I just
Yep.
wrote because I this, right?
Yeah.
I got her one of these too. Twinsies.
Mine's right here.
Yeah. Feels very North Node.
Yes.
So I wrote the belief I must effort everything or else I don't get what I need or want, right? And I reframed it as everything in my life flows easily and effortlessly because I flow with everything that aligns with me and I am abundance. That's the belief that I now hold. Like that's my intention. That that's what needed to die. That belief, because it only creates a life of me like playing small. And it only creates more scarcity, more fear, more shame.
Yeah.
It perpetuates this idea that everything is so hard.
Right.
And I know there's more that is more beliefs that I need to continue to shift. But what I got when I wrote that down is just focus on one belief at a time, meditate with it for a while, feel into it, allow your body to experience the new belief. Because I feel like the problem that we have, and I've done this before, is that we mentally change the belief,
Yeah.
but we don't
Yeah.
actually sit with it and then embody it. And that's what I need to work
Right.
on because that's also very feminine, right?
Right.
I
Right.
need to integrate both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. To be loved just as you are, not for what you do for people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Mine is to work on the fact that I am worthy of being chosen just as I am, that I don't need to change for anybody.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And true.
Right.
Yeah.
Just as I am.
That's really good.
Mhm.
Yeah. What else?
I don't know. Now for the next year, I'm going to be saying I'm almost 40.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. What are you hoping? What do you want? What do you
Hmm.
see? What's your intentions for this next year?
Oh. I mean, to create a space and um, an abundance of income and finances so that I can devote more time and energy to North Node. Um,
Mm,
yeah. How
yeah.
can I do that? Especially when I'm faced with a job life scenario that takes up so much of my time and energy. Um, yeah. And it's
Really.
not right. Yeah. And to allow myself to really to really see my own light.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Like I am. I'm like a disco ball. I will show you all of your light and all of your glory,
Yeah.
right? I will reflect that back to you. Like that's one of my favorite things. Like how do you know there's a Leo in your life? We celebrate you so big.
Yes.
We do. It's one of my favorite things is to like hype up other people up. Like I get charged up hyping you up. Like that's like,
Yes.
oh, yes. Yeah. But so my goal for myself, especially this next year, is to remember that I am my own light. I am
Mm,
the light.
yeah.
I'm bright enough to light up a room all on my own, right? And to allow that love and that light to shine just as I am. And if there's a little bit of a cloudy day, that's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. That there's still light underneath those clouds. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
That's awesome.
What about you? Your birthday's coming up.
It is.
What are you reflecting on your next year?
Hmm.
Or should we save that question for your birthday?
We could save that for my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. I'll be thinking about that. August 14th. I will definitely dive into that. See, look at you. You're already shining the light on me instead of yourself. What what do you hope to experience? What experiences do you desire? That
More fun.
yeah,
More dancing. I
more
used to
dancing.
dance every single day, like especially when I was teaching somatic dance movement. Like that was like my thing. I was like,
Yeah.
no, you do the thing, right?
Yeah.
I stopped doing the thing.
You need to do the thing again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, more dancing, more fun. Um, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Speaking of that,
Mm.
we are planning a workshop in late August.
I'm opening my calendar as we speak because I forget the date.
I did too.
August 30th.
Yes, August 30th. It's going to be in San Marcos in the lovely big room on the property.
Hmm.
And yeah, we're going to showcase therapeutic theater.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My sister might come.
Sweet. Love that.
She's never seen me facilitate.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's fun.
Yeah, she's gonna see a different side of me. Or maybe a side of me she's probably always has known is there. Yeah.
Yeah.
My growing up we were like we were known as like the twins.
Oh yeah.
She's yeah, she's a year and a half younger,
Hmm.
but she's taller than I am. So
Wow.
she's
She's
my
very
big little
tall.
sister. Yes.
How tall is
Yeah.
she?
I want to say she's 6 foot.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the smallest of, well, I'm the shortest of my sisters. Yeah.
Dang. Tall family right there.
Yeah. Yeah, she's an Aquarius. And so
Right.
she's my sister sign and
Yep.
she's my sister. And so yeah, we were always super close growing up. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Mhm.
Love that. I hope she comes.
I hope so too.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and if anybody's interested in the Central Texas area, Austin too,
Hmm.
um, please feel free to reach out and DM us, and we will tell you more about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, hmm. This is a good place to close out.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that too. I feel like we've said what we've needed to say.
Yeah. I
And
agree.
and we cried some tears, which
We
is
both did.
we did. Yes. Starting with it and ending with it. So, a message to everybody, be that disco ball in your life.
Sparkle.
Spark Sparkle. Uh, so much love to everybody. Be gentle with yourself.
Mhm.
Allow and love yourself as much as you can. Love each other. And let's continue to create these beautiful conversations and communities.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.